So, the NBA Finals for the 2022-2023 season of the NBA is kicking off tomorrow at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat. And if you told me the Heat were making the finals after Tyler Hero hurt his hand. Even before that, I would have told you you're full of shit and that you're delusional. But I don't know. They've proven me wrong. I thought they were gonna lose Game 7 against the Celtics. I thought they were gonna lose against the Bucks after Giannis was healthy. And I mean, I never really thought they were in any danger with the Knicks because hate to say it, but the Knicks have they have a history in terms of their playoff performances and stuff, especially recently. Randall, he has a playoff mode. It's not a good one, but he has it. But during that Celtics series, um, we saw a lot of Bam having a really tough time just scoring. I don't know. His shots weren't falling. He has this mid range, like pull up mid range jump shot in the paint that he takes a lot. It wasn't falling. It felt like every five times he took that shot, one would go in. So what's that, like fucking 20 something percent? Maybe not. I don't know. But it wasn't falling. He wouldn't stop taking it, and he started off playing really good in the series, but it really really cooled down. Same with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, he kind of fizzled out a little bit. Of course, he was still getting 20 something points, but he wasn't very efficient with the ball. It was mostly free throws, and he was having a tough time with Derek White, Tatum, all of those people guarding him. I think he might have it a little easier this time. Obviously, still tough. Aaron Gordon guarding him won't be very light, but still should be entertaining. Jokic versus Bam should be fun to watch. I think Jokic dominates, honestly. I can imagine Jokic averaging like a 30-point triple double. I don't know. I just think Bam is too small. Maybe that will be to his benefit though, because for as big and skillful Jokic is, Bam is quicker, more athletic. It's a really good matchup. I feel like it should be fun to watch. Bam, hopefully, has a good series, so it's not Bam, Jimmy, Caleb, and Gabe Vincent. Hopefully, have a good series, so it's not just a, you know, Denver Nugget show. Jamal Murray obviously is gonna average 20 something. Michael Porter Jr. is gonna shoot that fucking ball no matter what. And I don't know. That's something I love and not hate, but I don't really like about his game. I like his confidence, how he shoots the ball no matter what. But it also we saw it during the game 4 of the Lakers series. Early on, he was kind of shooting them out of it. The Lakers were ahead. It was starting to look like the Lakers were gonna take one from them because Michael Porter would not stop shooting it. But eventually, they won. They swept. LeBron went home. But the point I'm trying to make is I think the Denver Nuggets will win the series in 6, maybe 5. I feel like 6 at most. And I think five is probably the most realistic. Like, I know the Heat team is very feisty. They won't back down. Everybody's hot right now. They have a lot going for them, but this Nuggets team is as legit as I've seen. They are not playing around. I believe Jokic gets his first ring, first Finals MVP. It should be a good one. So let's talk about The Ultimate Fighter season 31. The first episode came out last night. It was an okay episode, I guess. Not much happened. Um, we had the first fight, but it was only 10 seconds. What's his name? Roosevelt Roberts versus Nate Jennerman ended in a 10-second knockout. Roosevelt Roberts knocked him out. Some people calling it early. I think it was a good stoppage. You can see Jennerman go out. And what I really noticed is you can tell Michael Chandler's taking it serious. He's trying to get these veterans back in the UFC, give them, give them as much wisdom as he can in such a short amount of time. I believe it's only 12 weeks they're in the house together, so he's trying to, give them like life-changing advice or whatever for their careers. While McGregor is more of like he's kind of more on the I don't know how to explain it. He's not giving much advice. He's more like letting them take in his presence, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's how you would describe it, but you can tell he's not taking it as serious as Chandler because McGregor already missed a weigh-in. The first fight, he missed a weigh-in for his fighter. And, that's a big sign. I think if Conor was like that the whole time, that's very bad. I feel like Team Chandler might just sweep the whole fucking show. Obviously, we got some familiar faces from the UFC. We've seen the most recent one is Timur Valiev and obviously Roosevelt Roberts, which we already talked about. And I feel like a little throwback for the people who watched back in 2017 around there. We got Hick Diaz, Jason Knight, with an opportunity to come back in the UFC. I personally would love that. He's very fun to watch. He's a crazy ass. The best way to describe him is like crazy ass country dude. He's got a crazy accent, and he's fun to watch. He's awesome. I really liked watching him. Unfortunately, he got cut because he started losing. You know how it goes. You know how it goes with the UFC. You start losing, they let you go. I believe he was ranked. I think he was like maybe 13th at one point, maybe a little higher than that. And he was having a lot of success, but of course, got released, started losing. And now he's back. He had a couple, I think he had 2 bare knuckle fights. Artem Lobov, Conor's good old friend. I wonder if that gets brought up in the season. I would love that. I would probably laugh my ass off. But they went 1-1 in bare knuckle. And then I think the most recent thing I've seen him from, he was in the PFL. I think they call it a showcase. He lost that. He got controlled pretty bad. But I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing if he can come back to UFC. I think Team Chandler wins. Timur Valiev for the bantamweight, and I would love Jason Knight to win for the lightweight. That would be awesome. And I'm looking forward to the season. Seems entertaining so far. Hopefully, we get a lot more Conor and Michael interactions, because I feel like the whole selling point is them, but really we've been learning more about the fighters, which, we got to switch the format sometimes when it's Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor, you know what I mean? You got to put those two all over the show, have some fights on there. We only got one fight and it was 10 seconds. That was kind of what's the word? That was a letdown. I was disappointed, I'm not going to lie. Hopefully the second episode is better, and make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be hopping on here every Wednesday and just talking about sports, I guess. Talking about the finals and Ultimate Fighter. I think I'm just going to be doing Ultimate Fighter, like my thoughts on it every episode on every Wednesday. And like and subscribe for more. Thank you for listening.